from Local 24 Sports. It's the Mid-South's most complete coverage of high school football. This is Local Prep Live, powered by Sutter.
Hi, how are you? Doc Holliday. Welcome to Local Prep Live, the best high school sports show under the firmament. It's the second round of the playoffs for Memphis and Shelby County high school football teams. Several teams on the road, but most teams playing right here at home. We had crews at most of those games. The games we couldn't crew, you know, we got scores. For those scores, head to localmemphis.com and get them from the Dave and Buster's high school football scoreboard. You want the right scores? We got them. First game of the show, we got it. And it's my Fairleigh Bulldogs, second round of the 2A playoffs, home against Union City, and Fairleigh going to the air early on Jalen Harris. They didn't guard him all by his lonesome. He just catches one, pretty much walks into the end zone. Big play touchdown for my Fairleigh Bulldogs. Then on defense, Harris says, I do it on offense, I do it on defense. Union City back to pass. Jalen said, let me get that and let me go that away. Looking for the house, finally brought down, but Bulldogs get the ball on offense, and they give it to that man, Terry Wilkins. 1-yard touchdown run, and my Bulldogs marching on to the second round. They win it 34-6. Second round, 6-8 matchup. Whitehaven facing off with Central. The Tigers with the best defense in the area, and that defense shows up. Central's Jalen Dare with the catch and carry, but fumbles. Tigers' Antonio Hall gets it. Central gets the ball back. They were forced to punt. Punting to Whitehaven's Antonio Hall. And JB, when you see a special teams play on this show, what's going to happen? It's going to be a touchdown, and that is a touchdown. 80 yards to the house. First points of the game. Whitehaven holding Central to no points in the game. Tigers winning 13-10. Now the Tigers will play the winner of White Station and Houston in the third round. Those two teams faced off at Houston, and the Spartans having to deal with this dude. Lincoln Perry takes the toss, and Lincoln is he's just strong, man. Track star. Finish. They ain't gonna catch him. 58-yard touchdown. That's nice. White Station with the ball now. Mustangs with the defense now. Dwight Holmes sacked by Ben Stegall. Next Houston possession, Ethan Burns looking for Hank Pearson. Pearson with a great catch. 35-yard pickup, and the Mustangs win 55-20. And you know what? Huge matchup with Whitehaven next week. Now, of course, Local Prep Live has crews all over the place. Jessica Benson, you heard her. She went to 2 games. She's back here. She's over there with a couple of highlights. JB?
I don't have any kick returns for touchdowns. This time of year, the last 3 years, we were talking about Lausanne blazing through the playoffs with the help of Eric Gray on their way to 3 straight state championship games. It has been a different kind of season for the Lynx. 6-4 going into tonight. They rallied past St. George's for a round 1 win last week. But they're trending up, taking on Franklin Road Academy in the second round. Vols on a bye week, so Eric Gray in-house to watch his former team. In first play of the second quarter, Kyle Lowe screen pass to Nick Floyd. He turns upfield. Mr. Official like, oh, out of the way. 60-yard dash down the sideline ties the game at 7-all. A little bit later in the second quarter, the Lynx going to hit the ground game. They may not have Eric Gray anymore, but they have sophomore back Craig Cunningham, and he is good from 15 yards out. Drags the man with him into the end zone. Gives Lausanne the lead. They keep it from there. Lynx advance 42-21. They will face ECS next week. At the Fairgrounds, Middle College taking on West Carroll in round 2. Down 15-0 coming out of the half. Not anymore. Joyner Stevens strutting into the end zone. Pulls the Bulldogs within 9. High knees to keep that blood circulating. It was cold. Later in the third, West Carroll threatening. Bryce Bolton finds a hole up the left side, makes it 22-6, and West Carroll goes on to win this one 28-14. Now going back to that Lausanne ECS game next week, the Eagles beat the Lynx by a single touchdown during the regular season. Doc, back to you.
Thanks, JV. In the Division II AAA playoffs, Briarcrest hosting Nashville. Innsworth at the Saints' 29-yard line. Gabriel McDaniel takes the handoff, and Gabriel running that rock like the Archangel. Gabriel, that is smooth. Gets in for the touchdown. Saints with the ball now. Michael Davis, beautiful play action. Tosses it to Jabari Small. And look at this strong arm, man. Get up off of me, because I got somewhere to go. I got to get going. 66-yard touchdown for Briarcrest. But the Saints season coming to an end. Innsworth wins 35-33. MUS, the top seed in the D2 3A playoffs, taking on Knoxville Central. Owls linebacker Darius Brown. Great defensive play here. Blocks this pass, but it goes right to Central's Deontay White, who takes it in for a touchdown. Happy, joy. Fourth quarter, though, Owls, happy, joy. Up 27-21, Vaught Bingy. You saw him play action. He just keeps it. He is going to give you an 80-yard long stride touchdown, and the Owls stride on to the next round. They win it 35-28. Now it's time for a quick timeout, but when time is back in, we head to the game of the week. Millington hosting Crockett County. They put up so many points in this ball game. I thought the Grizzlies were hooping. But first, let's hear from the Houston High School cheerleaders and their special guests, the Sparkle team.